YouTube, what's going on today, man? It's your boy Justin Revs. We are back in some more BeamNG RLS career mod, and I am starting at the bottom, dude. Calling this one a little bit of something, because that's gonna be better than the whole bunch of nothing that we are starting with, dude. I have 0 beam bucks. I have no car. This is where I live, by the way. I live under the bleachers at the I need to talk to the guys about taking one of these out, see if they can do me a solid, or I can just go around the side as intended, probably. Anyways, yeah. So this is my starting garage. Not even joking. Right here by the mud pit. I live under the bleachers. You know it smells good under there. All I can do at this garage is I didn't even know I could buy cars here. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to buy the Chinatown garage to buy cars. So I can only sell cars. Good. I was going to say this challenge just got so much easier. Sick. Okay. I'm not going to take any loans. There's no multipliers. Yeah, dude, like we just got to go get to work. We got to figure something out. But yeah, dude, smells great, dude. These things are always muddy, by the way. There's always mud in there. That smells good. And then, you know, the people who enjoy mud drags, let's be honest, man, they be farting. Me too. I love mud drags, and everybody farts, man. Don't kid yourself. Everybody farts. All right, dude, let's move on. How are we going to make money? We're going to go walk, dude. This is part of the process, man. If I'm doing the challenge, y'all are coming along too, dude. It's not hardcore mode. Damn. Wait, hold on. Is this harder than hard? No, it's not harder than hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is hard, dude. Like, that one takes some time, some commitment. You have to have a different play style, but this time around, dude, I'm gonna walk over here. I can maybe get like a loaner vehicle to do like repo. Actually, we could do repos off the rip. That would kind of be okay. But I think, like, let's start with a simple job. Let's start with car jockeys. This isn't gonna be, I'm jaywalking. This isn't gonna be like a super duper like RP starting, you know, like scrubbing toilets with a toothbrush. Nah, dude, but we're gonna ease our way into it. I'm not gonna rush this. My goals for this challenge, like the win scenario, is get my cardio up. I'm working on my heart. That's why we're walking so much now. But for real, I set it to by the cul-de-sac house and also by the Belasco City garage. That's kind of like my favorite garage, dude. Like, it's that's a lie. I say everything is my favorite eventually. I just find the best in things, but that, dude, an 8-slot garage, it fits the vibe. It's West Coast, you know. Back out here on West Coast, I know we were just out in Utah for a short stint, but I mean, I love something about West Coast. Also, I need to make 50,000 beam bucks for a challenge. So, and that's on Saturday. Today, this will come out on Tuesday, so I got a few days to get that done. Sorry I missed yesterday, by the way. Broke my streak. Nothing's really going on except for I was just tired of trying to make a video, dude. I was just like, you know what, dude, it's not gonna happen today. And I recorded or did a live, like, I don't know, like 400 something days in a row. So I say that's a good streak, dude. I got a day off. Sick. It wasn't a day off. I worked the whole time, sorta. This is really good money off the rip, dude. This is level 1 stuff. I need to remove this mod from my folder. It shouldn't be in here, but we're getting $1,000 off the rip, dude. You know what? I think we all have to walk from there, but like, that's a lot of money in a cool car. That's a good start. I swear I didn't turn any of this stuff up. I think. Am I level 1? I'm level 1, right? Yeah. Level 2 is not unlocked. This is a sick level 1 car. This is actually a lot of money. This is a good start, dude. If we're starting with nothing, we might as well, you know, $1,000 off the rip. That's good. I think the move here, okay, did I even tell? Okay, yeah, I told you guys the win parameters is by the cul-de-sac garage and Belasco City garage. I didn't want to make it too hard, but that's a success story. If we started living under the bleachers at the mud pit, oh no, I might need to download a new version of this mod. This might freeze my game. Forgot I tried to jump into one of these the other day and it didn't work. Shoot, this is a good start though. Okay, I'll be right back. I love you. Bye. Hey, guess what? We're back. It didn't crash. Good news. Dude, that happens every time. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm gonna shut it off. I'm just gonna, but instead of like waiting a long time, I'm just gonna, you know, start over. It's fine. Start the game again. I should have, oh, You know what? I'm gonna save it though real quick, just so I don't even know if it's saved, honestly. Okay, this is an automatic car. Let's let it rip. Tater chip. I get kind of nervous with like loading mods in and stuff. I've been getting not real crazy with them, but I don't know if I'm not keeping up with them as well as I should. But like sometimes I've been trying to load in a mod card, it bricks the game, and I'm just like, meh, start over. But I don't want to do that with this series. I'm getting back to, I think I was getting like too far, like in my head, like I got to put out something good, and then I was just kind of reminded, like, hey man, actually it was Tristan from RLS, shout out Tristan. He was like, well, aren't you the one who said good is the enemy of perfect? And I was like, you're right. Aren't you the one who says just send it? And I was like, you're right, dude. I still didn't record it anymore. Well, I guess I am recording more on the same day, but I gave up on getting a video done. Sorry I'm talking so much about my I don't know, my channel and stuff, whatever, but dude, that was kind of a big deal for me to like miss a day, so that's why I'm yapping on about that. But okay, let's get back onto the game. This is a mod from the repo, dude. The Belvedere and the Charger. Freebies, dude. Freebies. You just throw them in your mod folder. They already have an info file, so they show up at the dealership. You don't got to do anything fancy. Throw them in there. You can get some mods to work, but you need this thing called the Vehicle Info Editor. And takes a second. I think you can get all the mods in. I don't know, or maybe there's some trickery to it, but and I think you have to be like an RLS Patreon gold level member to get that. So it works. It's pretty cool. I see some of my configs like pop up now, but it's still in development. It's just not very like intuitive. It's not very user friendly. So it's really nice when you know like just a mod is already, there's no questions about it. Like, okay, I've seen this one. It's from the forums. I know if I get the one from the forums, it's going to show up in the folder and do the right things. All right, dude, we actually got $1,700 for that. Killer start. All right, where can we go from here? Yeah, I know how to work. So I could take a taxi, but like I said, I want to work on my cardio. I think this is just part of it, dude. Let's get on the sidewalk so that we're being better safe than sorry. And we're just gonna huff it, dude. Feel free to skip ahead if you want. I don't blame you. I'm just gonna yap some more. Okay, what are we shooting for? I need to buy a house. Like, I need something with garage slots, obviously. I literally can't even buy a car right now. So goal number one, I think it's probably just get Chinatown garage. It's 50 grand. It's the cheapest one. 2 car slots, and I might just ride with those 2 car slots. Like, we're gonna be slumming it. And that's, how much do we need to make for those 2? I think it's almost $1 million beam bucks. But it's very doable. We're gonna go do more car jockey right now, just because that's what popped up in my head. Like, even seeing that car was going to Western Belasco, I was like, I can just run down to Torres Tire, the winner's row. That's what I call it. No, I'm just kidding. I just pulled that out of the hat, dude. That was a I've never called it that before, but actually it's kind of a good name. But anyways, what I'm getting on about on the map is right here. We're almost there, actually. Let me show you. If you pop over to the cargo one, it's right here. These 3 little shops right here all have car jockeys and all have parcels to do, like low level parcels. So if we go the parcel route, I don't know if we will. I don't have Dave's cargo mod enabled right now, because I thought if I had that enabled, I would be more motivated just to parcel my way through the whole the challenge here. And I don't want to make it easy, you know. I love Dave's stuff. Like, it's so funny. It does add like a huge element, and it is actually balanced pretty good until you get to like hot rolled, and then you can just way overload your truck with heavy cargo and make I think my best run was like 300,000 beam bucks. I don't want to cheese it like that. Not that Dave's mod is cheesing. I could just be like, set a rule of no hot rolled as well. I kind of just thought of that. Might add Dave's mod, might not. I don't know. We'll see. What do you think? Okay, this is more what I was thinking. Like, yeah, a couple $100. Yeah, maybe a decent pull. 1,000. Dude, you know what? I actually kind of been sleeping on the Signia. Like I've maybe driven this a handful of times in the many hours of beam that I've beamed. This would kind of be like a cool build. This comes with the RLS collection. I believe this is just like the demo version of this, I want to say. Is there? Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. Don't hit the curb. Okay, we're good. There is like demo mods that come with the RLS collection if you download everything. I think it's the demo for the Patriot, the gunner, the one that looks like a OG Humvee. And this, I want to say the Gavril 4, like the New Edge Mustang looking one. I want to say the Gavril Scout's in there too, the one that looks like a little Ford, not the big Transit, but the little one. I can't remember what the other ones are. I usually don't play with them on, honestly. Kind of forgot about this car. But it's, I don't know. It's got a face only a mother could love. Does it have like early S chassis vibes? I don't know. Not like an S13. Like look at the S chassis before that. There were S chassis before the S13, believe it or not. It drives pretty good though. Not upset about it by any means. 160 BX. So it is a predecessor to the BX. Okay, makes sense. Maybe I should read what it is. That totally, yep, on brand, on par with what I was talking about. That, yep. Stating the obvious. Is that what I'm going for here? I think so. Pulling on the ETK. Downshift into third. Let her rip. Hit her chip. Dude, this is... It's still new for me. Starting from nothing, I was like, dude, like, what's the most like scumbag place I could start? And I was like, under the bleachers at the mud pit where you know it smells like farts and Old Mountain Dew. So that was the idea, dude. We got to work our way up to a garage. Hardcore mode was too hardcore, I think. And you start with a car. We're starting off hoofing it in the car game. It's kind of rowdy. I don't think we're going to be in this situation for too long. I doubt we'll get out of it this episode. Oh, there is parking for these. I forgot. A parking rating is what I mean. See? Bad parking. Minus 46 beam bucks. That's a big chunk of change for us right now. Okay. Delightful. We're making some money, dude. We're making some money. I think... Let's see what they got. Let's see if they got some decent. There are other things that we could do. We could do like ambulance or bus work, or we could pick up loaners or like an MD series or something. That would be like shuffleboard area. Okay, let's take one of these. Let's try that out. I don't know the buttons for that. You know, I honestly kind of want to drive this. I don't know the buttons for the hydraulics. I don't think I have any of those assigned, or like I don't want to pull out my keyboard and think about that too much. So that's why I picked the easy car, and these are really good to drive. Not good to tune. I tuned one time. I was just trying to tune out like the negative toe after I'd added some camber to the wheels, and I took like too much out. Like I slid the slider all the way it would slide, and then every time I loaded in the car it was broken and I could not fix it. So don't try to tune out the bad driver. I'd say is what I learned there. The car drives great, honestly. I was at a point in my, I don't know, tuning mindset where I'm like, dude, I can tune the hell out of anything. I can make everything so good. And I tried to make some things like too good. Like this is honestly like pretty dang good out the box. It could be a little bit faster, I guess. Put on some better wheels. Yeah, honestly, these wheels are kind of okay. Probably better tires, brakes. Solid little race car. This is, dude, this is another super big benefit. I'm gonna say, fun thing of doing car jockeys. Like, I'm getting paid like 1,000 more than 1,000 beam bucks just per trip, just to cruise a car. Or in the case of the last, well, I'm not going to say that was the first time I've driven that car because that's not true. because I remember making that S chassis observation before. Now that I think about it, but yeah, I don't know. Brings up memories. Kind of reminds you like, hey, I should try this car again, even though I broke it that one time, and that's why I'm afraid to get it again. Just don't overdo it, Justin. Keep it simple, silly. All right, dude. Let's get in here. Do a decent job parking this time. Get her right in the middle. This is not in the middle, but this is. Let's see which one it prefers. I think that was just the waypoint, and this is for the money. Good job parking. Nice. 93 extra bucks that time. And you get a bonus on your reputation. Reputation's a pretty big deal, especially early game. Makes a huge difference late game, because you get like insane multipliers for delivering cargo and stuff. But I think I wanted to go to Shuffleboard to check out the loaner situation on like an MD series or something, maybe. Or you know what, dude? Bottom of the barrel. Now that I think about it, some bottom of the barrel stuff. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just trying to think of like, what would I do if I were in this situation? Probably go see if I could rent a truck and deliver some stuff, right? Well, I mean, obviously like taking cars between dealerships, that's nice. But I feel like you probably got to know a guy to get into that racket right away. And I know that's a real thing because I worked at a car dealership for all of like 1 month. And my first day there as a salesman, they were like, hey, you and the other 2 new guys are driving these trucks 3 hours away to another town and then picking up other trucks and driving them back. I mean, it was cool. I drove like $100,000 Ram, way faster than I should have probably on a long drive, like with my new friends following. And that was cool. But I didn't really get paid for that. I mean, we were getting minimum wage. It was weird. The training, that whole job is really, it was not for me, dude. Not for me. All right, let's see. Do we have any parcels we could take from here? Okay, we could just take some little parcels, little big parcels, go pick up some more stuff. We can make this one. We could actually, we'll take all these going that way, and the overpass is over here too. We're just trying to stack up some XP right now. I'm not too worried about the money. We're loaded down, and this will also take us to like other areas with opportunity. We're going to prioritize smash auto repairs, which is different from smash rollers, I think. It's not. It's the same place. Because that's the timed one. That's why we're prioritizing that one, and then we'll go drop the other ones off. But I think we'll also try to pick up some more stuff while we're here, because this is a decent little, we're going back to Winner's Row, full circle. This is a decent little spot to pick up some more cargo. I use and abuse my rental van. I'm not lying about it to you guys. I did to the people I rented it from. Okay. Let's lock in. Good job parking. What is the situation? Straight. Do I care? Yeah, I care. Early game, I care. Okay. Cut it. I'm even gonna back up a little bit more because I want at least not a bad, hopefully, drop off. 40% cut. Okay, that's fine. We got great job parking, by the way, which is fire. Only $100, but that's cool. Okay, inspect. Let's just see if they got anything going the direction that we're going, or anything like high dollar, fast automotive. I mean, we are going this way, so whatever. We'll grab those too. It's just kind of a early game parcels. You're just kind of like stacking up, like get as much as you can. Am I gonna make this? I don't want to ding up their nice loaner van here. And I think, like, since we're here, since I'm talking about, I'm doting about gloating, doting, are those the same thing? I'm getting on about Winner's Row here. Industrial warehouse, that's sort of on the way. These pay a bit more, but that's way over there. I'm trying to optimize my route a little bit while we're picking some stuff up. But But these are honestly like pretty solid ways to get stuff going. Very early game, you don't have to buy a car or anything. Rich's Motors, we're going that way, and I think we're taking something to the warehouse anyways, so we will hit those. Good to go. Whoop. Okay, let's start making some money, dropping some stuff off. I'm not gonna look irresponsible. Okay, I think the overpass construction, is it not the, oh no, it's the one like in town. Okay. So there is a camera. How do I remember there's a camera construction site? If you're going downhill by the construction site, there's a camera. It's right here behind this camera here. My bad. But if you have a license plate, you're gonna want to stop. Obey this red light. This is the only red light camera here. There are a couple speed cameras around the map. There's actually one. I'm not gonna explain all the details about where each little camera is, but just you'll learn where they are. Okay, trust me. Especially when $2,000 is a lot of money. I don't know what the high score. Oh wait, is that one of our drop-offs? Okay, I don't know like what the how much you can potentially get fined, but I've been fined 2,000 for going like 12 over, and somehow twice that's happened. Like I've been going 12 over. My last 2 tickets in a row, those are the ones that I remember right now. Okay, good job parking. I'm okay with that. We're not worried about the money. We're doing this for the XP and kind of just for the vibes. Like this is just busy work. And you know what? I hate to say it, but I don't hate busy work sometimes. Like it's especially early game busy work because you don't really have all the options open to you in the beginning. You don't have like you can't go pick up super duper heavy cargo. You can't go like. What else can't you do, dude? I mean, heavy duty cargo is the goal because that's the big money maker. But I don't know, man. There's some other things you can't do. You're probably screaming at the TV. This and that. I like that they let you do a lot of your own. You know, just kind of, yeah, dude. Just figure it out. If you know there's a loaner over there, go check it out. Go pick it up. Oh, let's see here. Suburbs, Turbo Burger. I don't want to take any of this. We're just gonna get on. Back up, truck. This thing's got a lot of miles on it. Oh man, now I'm thinking about like what kind of cars can we buy? We're gonna have to buy something cheap because I mean, Chinatown garage is 50K, so I'm gonna need to make for like 60K before we even go over there. Because what's the point? You know, like if I just, okay, let's make 50K so we can buy the garage and then what? Window shop? Now we need a little bit of money behind us. We need a little bit of money behind us. I think the first, at least like first couple episodes, we're going to be homeless. I mean, we have a nice place. We have a roof over our head made of bleachers. Soggy Mountain Dew. And lingering farts, but you know, whatever. It's keeps us mostly dry sometimes. This is honestly like kind of a cool little it's only going to be a challenge in the beginning, I feel like, because like once we have a garage, it's kind of just going to be business as usual, but it's going to be a fun early game, like not having a car, having to figure out like what to do. And there is like a taxi option that costs 50 bean bucks. You know, I could taxi places, but I think I'm just gonna hoof it, dude. I'm gonna at the end of the episode, I'm gonna taxi back over to the garage. I don't know where else we would start. I honestly don't know if I've never thought about that. Like I know like you load in like not in a car, right? Like all the time, but what happens if I were just to like save it over here? Do I start back at the garage? Anyways, I'm gonna taxi back to the garage so that way we for sure start over there at the beginning of the next episode. Like we're gonna start there and probably just walk over to Belasco City Garage. Let me know if you have like other ideas of like what your move would be, what your strat would be. Cause I know I could just go to the police station and start making like I think they start paying like 2-3 grand right off the bat. And then you, like per arrest or whatever. And then where are we going right now? Let's go up first. What was I saying? Yeah, the police station would just pay too much. That's really the end of the story. It would be kind of too easy. I could do like 10 jobs. We just sit here one episode and get it all done. Because you level up pretty quick. So it is kind of, I don't know. You start off making like 2K an arrest, and then it jumps up to 4 real quick, and then before you know it, you're making like 3 grand. 10 grand an arrest. So it's I just we'll do some eventually. Okay, we're gonna work our way up to that. But we'll probably hit like a bus route too, because I think that'll pay pretty decent. But it just takes I want to say like 15-20 minutes to complete a lap of that. We'll save that for next time. Nice, dude. Logistics branch too, so now we should have a little bit of a bonus going forward, dropping stuff off. I think maybe the XP does come in a little bit quick for stuff like this, because I think once you get to that level 4 logistics, like you're pretty dialed. Like you're in. Wait, where am I going? You're in a good way. You're making a decent chunk of change. Okay, we're gonna go up, make a left, and make another left, and then we'll be there. Nice Legrand, buddy. But yeah. Sorry, I'm working on not saying as much, but I know it's still coming out a lot. I'm just really lost. Not lost. It's just it's a whole new idea, a new way to start. The hardcore start for the normal playthrough, I guess. I don't know. But at least we got a little bit of something, right? That's how I should end it, huh? That's a good idea. Okay. And we got cargo to level 2, so we can pick up larger packages and large trailers if we wanted to. You know what? How much money do we have right now? Oh, less than 5K. Okay, I think we've earned. Maybe let's go check out the loaner situation for something that can tow a I said something that can I was about to say haul and tow at the same time, and they both merged into the wrong word. But that's okay. Stuff happens. Mush mouth is what I get. Speed camera right here, 40 miles an hour. Remember. So there is I'm pretty sure at least an MD series that we could pick up at Shuffleboard. We probably have to get up our reputation with Shuffleboard now that I think about it. Shuffleboard is the place that's right behind the commercial, on the other side of the commercial warehouse. That big kind of shipping hub looking thing over there. Using Dave's cargo mod, he turned that into like an Amazon warehouse. It's kind of sick. Like there's so many fun packages to pick up from that place. Shout out the homie Dave 100E's cargo mod. Super fun. Adds so much cargo to West Coast. I'm just not running it right now because I felt like that was gonna make it a little too easy. Okay, so something that we can do without really any penalty. And if this breaks your immersion, sorry, but we're just gonna return this loaned vehicle. It wasn't that far, you know, so I don't feel bad about it. Just be like, hey, come pick up your van over here, dude. Please, thank you. I didn't even break anything. I didn't hit anything. Okay, loaner vehicles, cool. Okay, so we have an MD with a 5th wheel. Ooh, or we have a shuffleboard flatbed. How many boxes does this bad boy have? Trailers. Where would we pick up a trailer? All Why am I drawing a blank right now? Probably like hot rolled. Where else has trailers? I'm drawing a complete blank right now. Trailers. There's probably some. Oh yeah, there's some over here. Let's try that. I think we're high enough level. Let's check. We are. I've never done this before. This is a first for me. Picking up the loaner from shuffleboard. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Everything's gonna be fine. The game is thinking. It's a little frozen, but it's gonna work. Told ya. I know my game. Like one of those guys. It's like, I know my car. Don't worry about it. Empty that empty fuel light. That's a suggestion. Hey, you should think about getting some fuel. It's an automatic. Of course it is. It's a rental. We could just pick up trailers here, huh? I'm overthinking it. There's some here, and then I think there's some like just over in the next parking lot too, maybe. All right. What do you say? Do you have any trailers here, sir? 11 trailer transports. All right. Inspect. Flatbed. That'd probably be a nice, easy one to get started with. What? This is just... Oh, lens flare. Okay. I was like, this is just going to the middle of nowhere. City construction site. Marble. I actually haven't hauled this before. This weighs 19 tons. Do we think the MD series can haul 19 tons? We're going to have to go up a hill. So that's a little challenging. I think let's do that one I keep saying challenge. So let's go. All right, we're good. Do you think this little truck can do it? How much? Oh, we have 700 foot-pounds of torque. We're going to be just fine. And we can lock the rear end in? Okay. I think this is going to go just fine. I'm just going to back all the way over there. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Line her up. Slow her down. Okay. Oh man. Thought I had it. Okay. First big dog load. How you gonna do, MD? Oh, dude, it's butter. Nothing. It's like nothing. Well, remind me what I just said. It's like nothing. It's like butter when we're going up a hill. Hopefully going up a hill. Hopefully not getting stuck on a hill. All right. I'm gonna turn my lights on. My. It feels hefty. You can feel the weight in the wheel. It's a weird thing to explain how you can feel the weight in the wheel, but you can. Cruising. Gosh dang. This is a heck of a load. Oh, we could go do quarry work too. I've never even done that, dude. Okay. We got some plans. The quarry actually isn't too far. Maybe, yeah, we'll do some quarry work tomorrow. Yeah. I like that idea. So, actually, yeah, we could just run there from the mud pit. That's what we're calling our house, the mud pit. It's better than soggy from Mountain Dew, fart smelling under the mud pit bleachers. Call this a roof house. That's a long title. That's too much of a mouthful. Okay, I need to try and probably stack some momentum here. I'm gonna lock in the diff. 23 to start going up the hill. 17, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. That is falling very fast. Oh no, remember what I said, guys? Buddy, this ain't helping, bud. Why does it keep going a little bit sometimes? Maybe I need to shift down into first. Okay. That's what we needed, boys. First. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy, dude. Put her back in drive. maybe get to the top of the hill, maybe get the heavy stuff up the hill before you put it in drive. All right. Now we got what? 19 tons. A lot of weight, dude. Is that 40,000 pounds or is that 40,000 like kilograms? Jeez Louise. I don't know. Turn, turn, turn. You got this. You're fine. You're fine. And if you want a good job dropping off the trailers, you do have to do it like this, okay? Set the brake, turn the truck off. Hope she don't start sliding. Okay, we're good, we're good. Jump in the trailer and then hit drop off. Don't release my e-brake for some mysterious reason, please. Thank you. All right, we still got bad drop parking, but whatever. They took a 65% cut for the loaner, so we only ended up getting $2,200, but whatever. That's why we need to get a reputation up with the shuffleboard boys so that we can make some more money. I'm actually not even afraid of whatever they might have here. So I think let's try for another load here. Oh, I was like, don't I have to like do a good job parking here? No, I don't. We're picking stuff up, hopefully. 5 trailers. I'm feeling lucky. Okay. Tires. Oh, I haven't even seen that one yet. That's fun. Going to hot rolled. Yeah, dude, these trailers, yeah, that pays a lot, but dude, all that milk, all that 22,000 kilograms of milk, that stuff's way up high in the air, man. That thing is so top heavy. So top heavy, bro. So just be warned. It's a tricky son of a gun. Whoa, this is a big old trailer for this truck. Okay, cool. 48-foot trailer. I knew that. I saw that in the description. Truck, you are earning your lunch today, buddy. Lunch is on me, okay? Jeez. 19 tons up the hill in first gear. Dang, dude, you're a stud, little MD. The little MD that could right here. All right, let's keep that same mentality. Lock the diffs. And we're just going to get going straight up the hill. This is so much less weight, dude. It's going to be just fine. We're in second gear, moving. So, all right, dude. Let's crack a cold one. Whatever cold one you got. Let's crack her open. Let's get a cheers, man. We're making headway. Slowly but surely. Cheers, buddy. A little bit of something's better than a whole bunch of nothing. All right, man. Up the big hill. Oh, we just got to make it up this little hill here. This little guy, 313 horsepower, 700 foot-pounds of torque. Why did first gear work, but second gear did not want to go? Can you guys not right now, please? I'm gonna run your car over with this trailer. I love Legrands. I have been dubbed the Legrand man. Okay, why did first gear get us going? Is that guy chasing me? 700 foot-pounds of torque. This was explained to me in the comments. I've heard this before too, but it makes a lot of sense in this kind of more practical application. Torque is what gets you going. Horsepower is what keeps you going. So that's that low end. What got that 19 tons up the hill, whether they be pounds or kilograms, it was a whole lot more if it was kilograms. But 700 foot-pounds of torque, that's what got the job done there. And you know, gearing comes in, like there's a lot of other things that come into factor there, but were we doing that in a 200 horsepower and 200 foot-pound? Okay, sorry, let's do the inverse. Let's say we were in like a, I don't even know what would make a torque what would make numbers like this, but like where the numbers were reversed. It was 700 horsepower and 313 foot-pound, or 313, yeah, 13 foot-pounds of torque. Mush mouth, dude. Sorry. I don't know. I don't think we would have made it up that hill. I really don't. Dude, this is a big boy load. Off the rip, dude. Day one. You can, once you get to your cargo to level 2, you can run loads just like this too, man. Day one, 35 minutes into the playthrough. No house, no car, no worries. We have very little responsibility right now, so that's good. I should probably kind of do a better job parking. Huh? Maybe. We're just gonna get her straight as can be here. Straight as I can make it be, rather. Okay. Straight her out. It does need to go a little bit to the left, I know, but whatever. We're doing our best. Okay. God, there's a big old lag spike right there. All right, man. That feels good. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Too much going on. All right, drop off. How do we do on parking this time? Tell me something nice. Talk to me nice. Bad again? Gosh dang it. Maybe we should try parking like the cab over it instead. The loaner cut was 2,400 that time. Dang. At least we get that level 2 multiplier bonus and they don't take it off that. Their percentage, the loaner cut. That's good. I say let's probably pick up something going back to shuffleboard if we can. See if we can grab something from here. Going shuffleboard's way. That would be ideal. Is that going to happen? I doubt it, but you know, we'll make do. How long do we think these episodes should be, guys? I was kind of liking 45 minutes. That's kind of what I've been doing for a little bit. Feels okay. I'd feel comfortable going about 15 minutes in either way. I can make them a little bit shorter. Like have like a 30-minute thing every day, or I could do a little bit longer. We could have an hour-long video every day. I just want to know what's like approachable, just what you guys want to see. That's it. All right, 2 trailers. I'm not super hopeful, and actually we do have a ball hitch on here, I think. Is that worth it? That's kind of our only option, so I think we have a ball hitch on here. Ooh, I couldn't tell. Was that a pintle or a ball? Okay, we're good. Sick. I'd say we could probably unlock the diff now. We're pretty good on this, whatever this load is. 1,400 kilograms, 220. It's about 3,000 pounds. 2.2 pounds per kilogram is that conversion. Shout out BeamNG for teaching me that. Or rather, making me remember what that is. I used to be kind of jacked. I used to go to the gym a lot, and I kind of knew what kilograms were then, but I did not know it by heart like I do now because of this. Also, 3.6 liters, give or take, in 1 gallon. So you know, you want that? That's my 2 BeamNG handy dandy conversions: is kilograms to pounds and gallons. Well, liters to gallons. Gallons to liters. That's a different story. That's math in the other direction that I don't want to do. Does anybody else's brain work like that, or am I special? Just kidding. I know you guys are weird like me. That made sense to somebody, oddly enough. If that didn't make sense to you, you know it's weird, dude. That made sense to somebody. All right, dude. We're not gonna struggle at all going up the hill with this bad boy. This is nothing. 1 ton. If that. No, not even. 1 ton in pounds. That's where things get confusing, because there's TONS and then TONNES, which are 2 different things, which kind of mean the same thing for different systems. That's my brain is off on tangents right now that I have no room talking about. That's what happens when you gotta talk to yourself for a while every day. You really brakes kind of locked up. We got air brakes. That's kind of the dicey thing about air brakes. They definitely are not ABS. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try lining up better with the cab this time and see if that helps us out or not. And then I think we're gonna grab one more for today. I'm gonna line this up better in the box. That's what I was talking about. All right, let's hit drop off now. And we got, okay, good job parking on that one. That's weird. I thought it went off the trailer. I told you guys the wrong thing. Car jockey skill. How do we get our car jockey level up? I don't even, does this count as car jockey? Because that's cool. I'm good with that. I don't know why we got car jockey experience there, but I'm good with it. If that was a glitch, happy glitch. All right, we're gonna try and scoop one more. Last one, I think. Well, 4 trailer. I don't know. We'll see what they got. See what they got. Shuffleboard, perfect. Ooh, that's heavy, boy. Triple 15s. That's 45 tons. Okay, I'm not gonna shoot for that one. That's too much, dude. I think we're just gonna finish off on this little guy right here. 2,100 kilograms of planks. This one, I think that's where our you got to know your limits, and that would be a hefty load for like a T series with tandems. And honestly, probably about the same amount of horsepower. This is actually like a decently high power setup. Like you can haul a lot of stuff with this. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I was not kidding saying like this is my first time picking up a loaner from shuffleboard over there like this. This is cool. And if I'm wrong about that, if you're like, no, you did that in this video, I don't remember, dude. I do this a lot. But I am planning on not necessarily changing. Well, yeah, okay. We're changing the recording, the upload schedule. I want to be open and honest about that. Manage expectations. I don't know if we're going to have a video every single day. I'm not going to commit to another year of dailies. I think that was maybe like a little unhealthy. Oh, what are we doing? What did I shift right there? Weird. Okay. I don't even know what happened, but whatever. But yeah, dailies is a lot, dude. That's a lot of pressure, a lot of work. Even though nobody asked for it, it's just me. So, it's whatever, dude. So if I miss a day or something, you know, like everything's cool, bro. Everything's fine. If I drop off the face of the earth, like if I just stop uploading to YouTube, it's gonna take like something big, dude. I'm either gonna be like behind bars or 6 feet under, buddy. Like it's gonna be, you know, some super duper serious would happen for me just to dip. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys too much to just ghost you like that. Okay, so sorry I did miss a day. I'm probably the only one who cares, but you know, we're back, dude. Only missed one day. I think that's not a bad track record to keep. All right, dude, this is working out perfect. We can drop this off and honestly I can just drive this back to the house and just send it back there rather than taxiing over there because that costs money. And the loaner guy said I could take it home and they'll send somebody to pick it up. We made a nice little deal. Actually, can I just pull this one in front ways and call this a good job parking again? That's kind of, it is not this way on like River Highway. River Highway, you actually have to do okay, that was a horrible job parking. So maybe I was supposed to actually back that one in. Interesting. It's like different expectations from different spots. Why does the truck, it keeps going forward when I put it in reverse? It's kind of scary. I think we're going to take a little shortcut. We're going to go this way, like through the track. I don't think you get paid for doing like fun stuff in loaner vehicles. But we are right by the drag strip. So I say we see if we get paid for doing a very slow quarter mile in our big dog overpowered MD here. Am I going to make that? Have you guys seen the... Sorry, I'm getting a little raspy. Have you guys seen the MH truck show up in career mode? I don't know if I have or not. I might just not be looking in the right places. Or it doesn't have an info file. So if you've seen one, please let me know. Because I like the way those look from this position. They're not the prettiest thing to look at, but if you're in first person and you can actually like see over the hood, it's kind of beneficial, I think. That's why I want it, so I can be more comfortable in first person, honestly. All right, so our engine is a little bit hurt. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't pay for like car jockeys. If you're car jockeying, I'm pretty sure you can't go do like a lap around the track and get paid for it. Or come here and do a quarter mile and something and get paid for it. You used to. Back in the day, you could. Back in my day, you could. But a lot of things have been fixed. Also, back in my day, if you did the easy rock crawl, you could make like 60 grand. So it is good when some things get nerfed. We did get $771 for that. Good to know. Can we borrow fast cars? No, I don't think you can borrow fast cars. Okay. Well, okay. What is our goal for tomorrow? We're gonna do some excavation. What is that place called? Some quarry work. And I don't know what else, dude. We'll see. Tomorrow is a mystery, dude. What's the fastest way to the mud pit from here? Probably this way. I don't know. I don't know if it is indeed the fastest, but this is the way we're going. When you have a vehicle this blazing fast, you really have to plan out your routes a little bit, because it's gonna take you a minute to get places. So looks like we gotta lock up the brakes to slow down from going, like, with no load on the back. This thing's a little bit sketchy to drive. It drives fine forward, but then having to do that slowing down thing locks up the brakes and turns the engine off, which is a bit I almost want to say like disorienting, because it's like, oh wait, why did the truck turn off? Why am I sliding? I'm only going 40 and tapping the brakes. I'm exaggerating. I'm not really tapping the brakes. I'm driving it like it's a car with ABS. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. But day one, boys, not too shabby. We're driving the loaner truck home. Nice 12,000 bean buck start. Cheers, dude. I'm happy with this. This is a fun way to start. I've, yeah, like I said, never started this punishing. Rather, I'm usually kind of generous with myself. If I can be, like, I bump up multipliers and give myself an easy way out. But in this situation, there's not much of an easy way out, dude. This sad excuse for a roof that we have only blocks the wind on one side. Smells like farts and old Mountain Dew. And we have to borrow a truck to drive home. So, you know what? It's kind of rough in the streets right now. But we're going to get somewhere, dude. We started with nothing. And, well, let's go in our computer here. Hey, man, we got a little bit of something, which is better than a whole bunch of nothing. Thanks for hanging out today, man. We'll see you tomorrow. I love you. God loves you. Cooper and Pickles love you. Bye.